This is Theodorus Rex, and this is a track by track I'm doing with my buddy Louie, or better known, aka Jared Joy. We are doing Angel Dust versus King for a Day, and both these albums came. One came out in '92, the other in '95. One had Jim Martin on the guitars, Angel Dust. Then we had Trey Spruance on King for a Day. Little departure from Faith No More for Jim Martin. And quite a different album. And both these albums are solid. And we've debated a long time, right?
Oh yeah.
About which one is the better album.
Oh, yeah.
And we're finally ready to find out. We're ready to get down to see which one's better, but via track by track.
Yep.
So, without further ado, we both saw Faith No More live in New Orleans in 1997.
Great show.
Great show. And we had John Hudson on guitar, yet another guitar player.
Another good one.
They've been going through them. The rest of the lineup, though, has been steady and solid. So, without further ado, let's get down to this. Track 1, Land of Sunshine versus Get Out from King for a Day. Louis?
Land of Sunshine for sure.
Land of Sunshine. Here's hot up over there. Lyrically, it's strong. I think Jim Martin shines.
Oh yeah.
Mike Gordon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Good old Puff.
Right. So this one goes to Angel Dust. Score 1 for Angel Dust. Track 2, Caffeine versus Ricochet.
Caffeine.
I would have to say Caffeine as well. Although Ricochet was a single for King for a Day. Caffeine's a much better tune. It's heavy now. Very heavy.
Dark and heavy and lovely.
At your weakest, etched in stone. Some of the lyrics there for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so 2-0 for Angel Dust. Angel Dust is doing well. We expect Angel Dust to win because we're just, I think we both agreed that Angel Dust was the slightly better album.
Yeah.
Even though we both like Trey Spruance probably a little better on guitar.
Yeah, Trey Spruance definitely.
Mr. Bum.
Yeah.
Track 3, Midlife Crisis versus Evidence. Very hard to choose this one.
Midlife Crisis.
Yeah, probably for the originality of Midlife Crisis, but Evidence is a great song.
Yes.
Louis plays Evidence on bass, and
That's one of my favorite songs to play.
it's one of my favorite songs from the album.
Yeah.
Yeah, very difficult choice, I think.
Yeah.
So this one goes to Angel Dust as well.
Yeah.
So you go, it's a slaughter. Track 4, RV versus Gentle Art of Making Enemies. Louis?
Gentle Art.
Agreed.
Now, RV's a cool song.
Yeah.
The Gentle Art, it's a jam.
It's an original song too, right?
Yeah.
I think it's very original. It's got a lot of riffs. It's high tempo. History tells us what you are.
Hell yeah. Happy birthday, fucker.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. And RV has some good lyrics too, man. Swinging from the shower curtain rod.
Oh, yeah.
But RV's a strange tune, man.
Yeah, it is. It's very unique.
So King for a Day scores its first
yeah.
point there. Okay, moving on. Track 5, Smaller and Smaller versus Starry D. Louis?
Starry D.
Starry D.
For sure. But Smaller and Smaller is terrific.
Yeah.
And it's very dark. That's what I like about it.
Very metal.
But Starry
It's got that
D,
Indian chant in it.
Yeah. But Starry D is just so
Jim Martin's guitar solo.
uplifting, and it's such a good evening song.
Well, Starry D is like James Brown for me. It's like Mike Patton doing James Brown.
Yeah.
And they've got a horn section, a sax solo.
Yeah.
Something, quite a departure, right?
Yeah.
When you say Faith No More.
Definitely.
That's one of the things that I think we both like about Faith No More is the diversity
Yeah.
between all the songs.
Yeah.
They don't bring you the same song time and time again. You never know what to expect. Yeah. Even going back to the real thing.
Yeah.
So King for a Day takes its second point. Track 6, Everything's Ruined versus Cuckoo for Kaka. Another difficult decision.
Everything's ruined.
Yeah.
But even though Cuckoo for Kaka is just it's heavy and funny at the same time. But Everything's Ruined is just that's actually one of my favorite songs off that album.
Yeah. Penny won't do,
Yeah.
as the lyric says.
Yeah.
You know, and I would have to agree, although Cuckoo for Kaka is it's the heaviest song on King for a Day, and it's a great joy to listen to, especially when you're in that mood. But I think overall, the arc of Everything's Ruined is a little higher.
Yeah.
I would have to agree. So score 1 for Angel Dust.
Yes.
Track 7, Malpractices versus Calhor Voter. And I think we're both in easily agreement on this.
Yeah. Malpractice.
Yeah, definitely. Now that was a song that was written by Mike Patton.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if you knew that, but yeah, he wrote that tune, and it's riff on top of riff on top of riff, right?
Yeah. It's
The
it
arrangement.
gets down and dirty.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
And there's a soft part, and then it comes back in. Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, brother. So this one goes to Angel Dust. So quite a lead for Angel Dust at this point in the game. But track 8 is Kindergarten versus Ugly in the Morning.
Ugly in the Morning.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. The lyrics
Yeah.
and the way it devolves into gibberish at the very end.
Yeah.
You did one thing wrong.
You woke up.
I know how Piggy feels.
Yeah. He starves without missing a meal.
He starves without missing a meal, baby. That's, yeah. I mean, come on, dude. That's epic.
If it were a beverage, it'd be like the strongest coffee on the market.
Yeah, no pun intended. That's freaking great tune, Ugly in the Morning. So, yeah, easily defeats Kindergarten, I think, on this one. So this one goes to King for Day.
Yeah.
Track 9, Be Aggressive versus Dig in the Grave.
I'd have to go with Dig in the Grave.
Now, Dig in the Grave was the single from the album.
Yeah.
And like Louis, I concur. I think Dig in the
Yeah.
Grave is the better song here. Track 10, Small Victory versus Take This Bottle.
Yeah. Take this bottle.
Yeah, country western tune.
Yeah.
They're going country western. on
It's
this.
got the little western twang to it.
Yeah.
And it's,
A little blues
Yeah.
number. Yeah.
it's, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I agree with that. Small Victory is kind of, I don't know what that song's about really, but it's, I mean, it's a solid song, but not really. It's, yeah.
Yeah.
Score 1 for King for Day. Track 11, Crack Hitler versus King for a Day.
That's a close one.
Hair, we're talking
Yeah.
cunt hair close.
Yeah. And that's after it was singed with a cigarette lighter. Okay. I would have to go with King for a Day for sure.
Yes, Crack Hitler.
But it's like it's just so close.
I love how Crack Hitler opens with the wah,
Yeah.
Jim Martin on the wah, and then you've got the fascist, march sound in there. But King for a Day is really like a song that evolves like Stairway to Heaven does. It's got all these different parts, and it kind of builds to climax. You were saying about the guitar solo?
Oh, it's like one of my favorite guitar solos.
Right on.
Yeah.
Right. Even though it's not flashy,
Yeah.
it just gets the job done.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's utilitarian.
Oh, the guitar, it's amazing. Trace Browns and
So this is a very difficult song to choose, and it's a debate, but I think we're both at the end of the day going to go with King for a Day.
oh, definitely.
So score another one for King for a Day. Track 12, Jizzlobber versus What a Day.
Jizzlobber.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think What a Day is nice, but Jizzlobber is so dark and sinister and.
What a Day is a great song. Don't
Yeah.
get me wrong, but Jizzlobber is just, I gotta hand it.
It's a new level, of darkness, and it's got the keyboard ending, and then let me sum it all up in a sentence, right? It's I'm making love to concrete.
Yeah.
The lyrics there are just very dark.
Yeah.
About a man coming to terms with his prison sentence. So that one goes to Angel Dust. Track 13, Midnight